is she doing? What are you doing? She does stuff. Fire? What does that mean? What does that mean? That's what it is. So how's everybody doing, huh? You know, I know. Super shout out to Jenny. I hear a lot of y'all having some weird dreams, huh? Good. That's good. That's good to hear. She won't stop. That's good to hear. So, anybody? Wait, let's. Since unity is just not an option for these people, let's separate it. We have a bunch of narcissistic vampires who teach their teachers. Okay, cool. There's been an attempted unaliving at your school. A destiny swap, so to speak. And now they have drug everyone into detention, the dungeon. They've drug everyone into the dungeon with them. And they can all only make one call to get out of the dungeon. Make a wish. Now, me personally, if I was in the dungeon and I knew that I needed to call and check on the individual that I was trying to destiny swap with to get out of the dungeon, they're trying to prolong the inevitable, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not concerned with that because I'm still looking for the Earth Angel. They couldn't sacrifice the evidence, the walking karma evidence. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about people just not really using their noodle. They're kind of noodleless at this point. They're noodleless people, and that's fine. That's fine. It's good to be noodleless. Not Nautilus. Not Pisces, the Nautilus. These would be the karmics that are noodleless. They're noodleless. Noodleless karmics. Simple enough. Can't do anything about that. And you've got that energy of these narcissists celebrated too early. Well, yeah, because they're still doing the same thing and jacking up the timelines. That's what it is. I would assume the idea is to create as much confusion and illusion around their greedy, jealous ways. Because they would be greedy, jealous, vampiric individuals. Simple enough. And you got to keep in mind, that's what they're hoping for. They're hoping that the Earth Angel crashes out. So that's what it is. I want to find that Earth Angel and let them know, hey man, don't crash out, because all of these karmics are in their emotions doing everything they can for you to forfeit your destiny they couldn't swap. And see, that's the thing. I mean, when you do the research, these individuals know who you are at birth. So that would tell me from the time of birth, and especially in America, once they basically bond you to the American corporation as collateral and or whatever they do before you. And I'll go for spiritual sovereignty, because everything is just kind of collapsing in on top of them. So it's just kind of collapsing in on top of them, and they're learning something, because I mean, it's what it is. Either you're getting your lessons times 3, your blessings times 3, or karma or dharma tenfold. Karma or dharma tenfold. Now, when she's Chicago, shout out to Chicago. Chicago said that reality just wouldn't seem like reality anymore, and let me promise you, that's what it is. I mean, once you activate some of these abilities that a lot of these individuals have lost because their noodles aren't working right. Their noodles or their wires are kind of crossed. They've got cross-wired noodles. Cross-wired noodles. That's what it is. It's just what it is. Simple enough. I just started thinking about the best way to explain the body jumper, the antagonist body jumper, because that's all it's just sole job is to try to make you crash out. And being a dark entity, it'll go at all costs. And I immediately thought of the Water Boy when when he looks at the football player and it turns into the old coach. What's the matter, boy? You too stupid. Something's wrong with their medulla oblongata, and that's fine. I'm not going to say that something's wrong with their medulla oblongata. I'm going to be a little bit more authentic and crafty than that, and just say they got crisscrossed wires on their noodles. Confirmation. That's the thing. I see that they don't even know if Tyler Robinson was the one responsible, but they've started funds. They've started Charlie Kirk funds. The aftermaths. They always like to pull the cash in on the aftermath. They profit off the death of their people, so it falls perfectly into line what I've been saying. That's why Captain Kirk is boldly going where these corrupt, crisscrossed wired noodles have never gone before. He said your enemies are turning to dust. Did they get in the sunlight? Is that what happened? Did a bunch of energy vampires get in the sunlight? Can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. That's what it is. Anyway, though, when I hear these individuals who wake up every day, and Pisces Kingdom just said it, they're still thinking about you. They're constantly projecting this energy because they want to be teachers. They do. They want to teach their followers not only how to get karma, but how to be upstanding people. But yeah, they're in the dungeon behind the scenes. Great. Have any of these individuals called to check on that teacher? That it's like the principal. You know, the principal is like, you know what, I'm going to be out for a little while, and I'm going to go lay in this sacrifice bed. I'm in the sacrifice bed. And it's like, the whole time the principal is like, well, you know what, we're going to check this teacher off the list. We're going to check this teacher. This one's get another lifetime of karma. This one gets another lifetime of karma. Oh, but Love, Light, and Truth set you free? Yeah, can't none of them do that. So we'll just scratch them fucking off the list completely. It's just what it is. Just what it is. God is all that is. Angels, archangels, cinemasters, the divine white light is. Have a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. Now, when I see that, Pisces, a powerful aura, you've got these people losing their minds. Are they losing the wires to their crisscross noodles? And that's my question. Where are these Pisces? Where are these Pisces with the powerful aura? Where are these Pisces that are causing the karmics to lose their minds? Because it's my understanding is that was the important person in the story. the one that they underestimated. The one they tried to make fight for their destiny that was already their shit. That's like making Superman fight to be Superman. That's like a bunch of humans. No. We want to fly. We want to fly like an earth angel. No. That's not how the story goes. That's the kind of shit where you end up with Lois Lane in a bush naked later on in life. But I'm Superman. If you didn't get that joke. The woman that played Lois Lane, she had a mental breakdown later on in life. You guys remember that? Give the video a like if you remember Lois Lane's breakdown, getting found naked in the bush. That's what it is. I mean, wouldn't that register that the entire, because that's what it is. I mean, when I read that about group karma, you tell me, how does group karma work? They're already seeing evidence of it. We're already seeing evidence of it. We're already seeing positive dharma just popping up everywhere. So, if the positives that are happening to us have to be the negatives that are happening to them. Okay, great. So we know that the person has to have a business. They can't. If you don't have a business, then they have no business trying to sacrifice you, especially one that speaks the truth. If you don't have a platform with a light that triggers their demons, then how are you triggering their demons with your light? And that's what it is. I want to fuck around and find out. If everyone else can FAFO, if everyone else can FAFO their lives off, why can't I see that light? I might have a demon I want triggered. Why can't I trigger my demons, huh? Simple enough. Everybody's love, everybody's light, everybody's health, everybody's wealth, everybody's abundance is scattered about. People don't know which way to go, which way to turn. They don't know up from down, left from right, front, back, front, and side to side. And that's why you have to have a purpose in life. And when people are so busy trying to take an earth angel off of their purpose, it looks to me like changing up the purpose and looking for that earth angel that still stands strong. Somewhere over the rainbow, there's an earth angel still standing strong. They couldn't take the earth angel out. Okay, great. Where's that earth angel? You can't worry about the people that couldn't take the earth angel out. Why would you focus on the people that couldn't take the earth angel out? You're focusing on conspiracy to take out an earth angel. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of. And we need more people. We need more people to take out this earth angel. Oh God. Okay, cool. So now you're a merry band of red rum followers. That's my question. What does it cost these days to try to take out an earth angel? Is it just cash or is it lifetimes? Lifetimes of lessons. And when I hear that energy, and now I have a question. Now I want to learn, because when I hear a reader that I trust, say that they're trying to set up one in their coven to take out the light of the earth angel. And okay, cool. Well, it's group karma. How is fucking setting one person up not going to still get their ass group karma? I'm interested. I'd like to know now. I would like some answers. I would like to fucking look outside of the general consensus of stupidity and find a smart answer. It's just what it is. There should be some smart answers out there. That's going to be the number one thing about setting the boundaries, right? If they were trying to take out an earth angel and they weren't calling to check on that earth angel, well, then that would leave them. And I mean, you guys are here, great. You hit play. You see that the light is shining brightly. So that's not like some kind of underhanded ploy to get the viewers to call in. We're holding a radio. We're holding a radio telethon to get all of our viewers to call in and check on an earth angel. No, it's nothing like that. It's to bring awareness to the fact that They didn't. Yeah, clients and shit call, but they have no idea. Everyone's triggered by the light. They don't know what to do. Simple enough. You guys that leave comment and shout out to the INFP, because I've made the statement over and over again about, due to there being a bunch of unalive the earth angel people on the loose. It's just what it is. I wouldn't want you to comment and then put yourself out there to be targeted by these individuals. That's why I keep talking about it. Screw a bunch of targeted individuals. I don't believe in that shit. If you guys are worried about being targeted as an individual for your spiritual gifts, fuck, I can do that. I want to see what you can do. What kind of gifts do you possess? And that kind of screws things up, because not too many people possess their gifts. No, too many people developed their gifts. So if I'm like, I only want to work with people who have developed their gifts and have gifts, well, chances are I'll probably be standing by myself once there too again, because I'm looking for earth angels with earth angel gifts. And then you just kind of hand them their egos. When I know the specific symbology. I saw a guy just do a thing on Baphomet. I thought, he's on to something. If I want to scare the shit out of you with a puzzle, I'm going to put a bunch of puzzle pieces everywhere. And I don't want you to put that puzzle together. I've taken this puzzle and I've scattered the pieces about here, there, yonder ways. I've scattered these puzzle pieces everywhere. And I don't want you, it's a puzzle that'll help you out. It's the puzzle called life. And I don't want you to figure life out. So I'm going to take one of those puzzle pieces and I'm going to put it right in front of you. I'm going to scare the shit out of you with it. Because, I can't touch that puzzle piece. Oh, it's got all this. What? What? It's got all this what? Well, they said what? But they told me. They who? Who the fuck told you what? Well, I don't know. Exactly, you don't know. Fear doesn't exist. False evidence appearing real. Cards in the upright, no. Cool, we'll flip that shit around. On the light of this situation, yeah, we're not fucking worried about that. So they want you to be afraid of the light. Oh, it's the devil! Or Jesus. Confirmation. Here's the issue with outsmarting the devil. My specific birth chart that they keep, right? Lucifer was in the sky. That's when Venus was passing through, and I heard. I'm not going to promote any more readers anymore. You want to know, you can call and ask me, and then I'll promote these readers that I trust, because it's just what it is. I feel like everyone has a fucking price at this point in the game. So anyway, she had said, and if you know, you know, they treated you like Jesus this lifetime, Pisces. Okay, cool. So where's the Pisces that ascended into a halo activation, a crown of thorns, divine union with the light? Where are the Pisces that did that? Because that's a very, very strong ascended master. Christ, the ascended master. Saint Martha, the ascended master. Jesus, Mary, Muhammad, the Bodhisattva. It's called the Bodhisattva's crown for a reason. Doesn't matter what nationality, doesn't matter what religion, it's the symbolism of the crown. The band of light behind the person's head, this is high frequency. Okay, cool. If you look at the human slider phenomenon, heightened states of emotional kinetic energy in certain people, it's called the human slider phenomenon, because we shut off street lights. Like, I turn that light on, I turn them off too. Stories about me as a child running around with these people, fucking street lights shut off. I've malfunctioned many machine. Hotels. Let's talk about dealing with stupid people just for a minute. And not everyone is stupid, but some people can be pretty dumb. Let's face it. Like the video. like the video if you think that some people can be pretty fucking dumb, especially when it's you, not me, you. You're trying to deal with them and they're pretty fucking dumb. We can all like that aspect of life because it makes you learn. In a hotel, and I know that when I get buzzed up, the electromagnetic frequency will erase a key card. When you do the research on the goddess circle for the human slider phenomenon, it talks about erasing credit cards and shit. Okay, cool. So we already know that's a possibility. So then you go to your hotel room and you get that red light. You go to use the key. Shit. Now I've got to go all the way back down to the hotel lobby and get my key remagnetized because of whatever. I'm running around. I'm heightened states of emotion, whatever. And I've erased this key card. And you get down there and they want to stick to the program. You say, hey, I'm in room such and such, such and such. I need my key reprogrammed. And they say it just as because they know beyond a shadow of a doubt they're right. So, yes, could you please keep this away from your telephone? Your telephone is going to erase it. I'm like, sure, I sure will, but since I locked my phone in the fucking room, can you go ahead and reprogram it so I can get in there and get to my phone? If I could have got to my phone, I'd have called the front desk and had you walk a key up here to me. Room service, come on. Desk clerks who can't teach you anything. I'm not worried about desk clerks, but that's the form of communication where the wires get crossed. People talking about something that they have absolutely no clue about. They don't know that missing piece. They don't know that missing piece to the puzzle. They may think they do, but they obviously don't. Yeah, could you not keep it next to your phone? Cool. Could you go up to my fucking room and get my phone? Does it cause problems? Yeah. Families fall apart over miscommunication skills. And I hear there is a lot of that going on. Okay, great. Why do we have that much energy in the cards across the planet of people trying to take out a teacher, a healer, because the light triggers their demons and they're running on whatever kind of witchcraft is backfiring? You can't have a reader call out by name. I'm going to repeat that shit over and over and over again. You can't have a reader talk about a woman summoning an entity, me go and do the research on entity possession, me having a conversation with a person by that name about Reiki for entity removal, and me not sit here and tell you, okay, well, hell, these things are tied together. This is tied together. Looks like the puzzle pieces are fitting together quite nicely. The math is mathing. On the emotional side of that, these individuals have no compassion. They've got themselves into something that they cannot get out of and refuse to admit it. Cool. So you're telling me they're waiting for the inevitable moment. They're waiting for they're in their end days. Is that what you readers are telling me? Enemies turning to dust. What does that mean? The energy vampires are like poof, they just turn into talcum powder. Is that what they're doing? Ego deaths. Simple enough. Simple enough. And shout out to Pisces Kingdom. Her last upload, she's talking about owl energy. You can't bring up owl energy without bringing up the fact that my NDE was in a Hooters in Las Vegas. The fucking the Central Point Hooters Resort in Las Vegas. Every time I walked to my room, I saw a huge owl. Okay, cool. So sign from the universe. So now we've got an owl's eye view. I've got weird photography glitches with owls in them. We're getting owls popping up all over the place. I've got an owl story that'll blow your mind. I'm not going to tell you on YouTube because it's a private, personal story. back when I was in my days, back in those days, I've got an owl story that floated around for fucking anyone who truly knows me. If they can tell you the fucking owl story, they were probably there. Yeah. People you cannot fucking grow anything with, haters from the past. They certainly remember that fucking owl story, though. I can promise you that. Simple enough. We've always had weird shit going on around us. Right? And it's just a glitch in the matrix. Well, yeah, we are walking glitches in the fucking matrix. Simple enough. And now we're waking up to it. Now we're waking up to our ability to co-create with the Most High Creator, the Magnum Opus, the great work. Right. So we're in creator mode. We're creating reality as we go. And what do we have? A bunch of opposition or haters or whatnot. We have shut that door on them. The chapter closed. They're still trying to be in the book of life, and their chapter is closed. We're not changing our minds about that. Hey, you know what? It's probably going to be a risk for me and my crew. See me and my band of merry flower men. I got a bunch of flower girls. Me and my flower girls. It's probably going to be dangerous for us to be around you. It's probably going to be dangerous because everybody and their mom will tell you that. Now I have 5-star reviews. I'm looked at, but I've got this gang of followers that is with me. Oh shit! You've shut the door on me. Okay, you've shut the door on me because you know that I'm dangerous with 5-star reviews. I'm dangerous with 5-star reviews, and I've got a whole gang of flower girls. My flower girls are probably they want to wipe poison ivy all over you. Maybe oak, maybe poison oak. My flower girls are carrying poison oak. They're going to be irritants. They're going to absolutely make your skin itch. So, and you've closed that chapter and you have moved on. Okay, well, great. I need in that door with my flower girls and their poison ivy and their poison oak. I need in that door, but you shut that door. But I need in that door. But you shut that. I know, but I need in that. Okay, cool. So that's what we're dealing with. Individuals who try to sacrifice an earth angel that now want to come back into the picture because they need what? Divine protection. Okay, great. Well, I need divine protection too. I've got my own divine protection. And I'm more than welcome to help anyone except the fucking flower girls that, are carrying around a bunch of poison ivy and poison oak and shit. I like to keep my skin nice and non-itchy. I hear they were trying to sacrifice an earth angel. Is that true? They were trying to take out the crown. They were trying... How are you going to take out the king's crown? You can't even get past all the king's men. So the manifestation is these people are not changing their minds or meditating. They don't meditate. This is the meditation card, right? They didn't meditate. They didn't do their research. They were focused on one thing, money. Cool. Money doesn't exist and earth angels do. Why do I say money doesn't exist? Because it has no intrinsic value. It's not backed by gold. There's no gold standard. This, in the spiritual realm, this is the spiritual riches. This was the divine spiritual inheritance they were trying to stop the earth angel from obtaining. Great. So now we're using our gifts. Now we're using our spiritual inheritance that we have obtained to go forward in what we're doing in life. And you still have dangerous people with their gang of flower girls running around with poison ivy and poison oak and shit, wanting to wipe it on you so you get karma. Simple enough. Me, I can't worry about that shit. Not my circus, not my flying flower girls with poison ivy and shit. You're not supposed to understand a lot of what I say because you got flower girls with poison ivy and shit that are trying to destroy it with 5-star reviews. Great. What are they all caught in? Failure to unalive an earth angel energy for money. What were they unaware of? An ex-girlfriend that was Catholic in a hotel room at a Hooters in Las Vegas going, "Oh my God, what am I looking at right now?" I don't believe anything she says. That's why I started a business for people that nobody believes me. I understand. Come right on in. Let's talk about this paranormal shit you're going through so I can tell you my story because I didn't witness. I didn't see it with my own eyes. Even though I'm the one they're talking about, I didn't see what happened. All I saw was, oh, what the fuck is going on? When you're dating a girl that's bilingual and is the translator at the Catholic Church, and she's in a panic that's so fucking bad she doesn't know what language to pray in. She's the translator. How can she not? It must be pretty shocking. It must be pretty paranormal at that point. She must be the crazy blonde on the plane. Ah, this motherfucker's not real. Okay. She's a nutcase. She's absolutely nuts. Don't believe a word that she says. I could be that guy. What did I choose it to be? Well, I didn't witness it, but something obviously pretty paranormal went on. And now you got people thinking the Earth Angel's immortal and shit. Imagine that. Imagine that shit. Crazy how that works, isn't it? Pisces, they don't think you're human. Well, I'm trying to find the Earth Angels so we can compare notes. Are you human? Well, let's check that off the list. Oh, you've woken up to the fucking light. You've woken up to spiritual shape-shifting. Congratulations. And now you've got the dark side of the shapeshifters are chasing you. Fucking the light is everything. Use your intuition. God created everything. Great. So when you come into union with God, what do you think God's going to create on your path? Freaking the possibilities are endless. So what's the problem? Did they get kicked out of that ability? Did they get kicked out of that reality? Has the divine turned their back on these individuals because of karma reasons? You can't have that energy in the cards of these people, groups, gaggles, hives, and herds, waking because they're influencers too. They have platforms on YouTube. If they're harvesting energy off of a creator on YouTube, that means they're creators on YouTube trying to take out a creator so they can. There's no witnesses to all of this creation that we have harvested off of this individual with a platform. What were they not expecting to run into? Oh God, this motherfucker's not real. They weren't expecting that. It's all right. Their black magic is backfiring. It is backfiring left, right, and so forth. Sweetie, if I can't take me out, they certainly can't. Prayers have been answered. Simple enough. Sweetie, and you got to think when I see the comments in a reader's comments, and they go, I love it when a reader talks about it because they're talking about the same thing I'm talking about, and then somebody, a non-believer, they can't believe that shit. I love it when a reader talks about this crap. It's like, yeah, I love it when women like you are going, oh my God, what am I witnessing right now? Simple enough. Simple enough. We can go with that. What am I going to do with you? I don't know what you saw. I didn't see that shit. Doesn't mean it didn't fucking happen. I just didn't see it. I did not witness whatever you saw. That's what it is. And you can't have these readers picking up this crazy magical shit and me tell you that you'll have to go and talk to the witnesses. You'll have to go talk to the crazy lady on the fucking plane if you want to know what happened. Dark arts. Bunch of dark art shit on the karma aspect. Dark hearts overriding the karma. They don't want to be distanced. They don't want to be stuck in that timeline of everyone knowing, oh man, We tried to sacrifice an earth angel and it didn't work. We tried and we failed. We tried, so that makes us attempted unalivers. We're attempted unalivers, and we've got all these people that paid us because we're influencers. We've been harvesting their money. We've been getting views off of that individual's creations. We, confirmation. We've been getting money off that individual's creations, and now we would have to tell. We would have to be honest. We would have to be honest with all of the people that we've harvested views off of. We got views from these people because we were trying to copycat an individual, and then he didn't pass away. He didn't pass away. He didn't end up on the cross. He didn't end up on the cross. We were trying to cross that person and it didn't work. We couldn't get him up on the cross. He kept sliding off. He kept sliding away. He kept getting away from the cross we tried to put him on. And it's what it is. And now silent treatment doesn't work because he's playing possum. He's playing possum because he's going to make us resurrect him. because we didn't know that we end up in situations where we're going, oh God, this motherfucker is not human. Fuck. And I'm the last one they expected to help any of you. Fuck yeah. You've got a death cult that is missing a key. Okay, cool. What is the key that they are missing? You think it's the key to universal life force energy? You think a death cult would be trying to take out all the life forces in the universe? Oh, we can't have that energy for ourselves. So if we can't have it, nobody can. Nobody. If we can't have that universal life force energy, then nobody can. If we can't have... Reiki's in my birth chart. It's written in the fucking stars. This is written in the stars when it comes to me. If we can't have that healing energy that's in his birth, it's in his birth chart. We want the energy. We don't want to have to deal with Superman. We don't want to have to deal with Superman. Superman's mean to us. We try to unalive it, so bitch, and he won't go. He's Michael Myers. We got to deal with Michael Myers. I don't want to do it. It's Halloween. I don't want to fuck with Michael Myers. Here's my card. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. Energy from the past. Fuck yeah, success. That's what it is. Pisces, the devil is after you. When I hear that shit in the cards, I think, well, thank you for the beautiful free advertising. Pisces is going to love that. Pisces is going to go down in history for using the fucking devil Capricorn as free advertising. They only cared about money? Hell, we only cared about free advertising after their failure to unalive an earth angel. Yeah, master that shit, huh? Simple enough. Right, they only cared about taking out the Earth Angel. The Earth Angel only cared about Pisces looking for an Earth Angel. So what you got to get your priorities in straight. We only give a shit about money, and we're going to try to take out a human. What's the end result? What is the end result going to be for you? Why has this been allowed to go on for so long? Have you looked at how many fucking cases have been caught because of this shit? Have you paid any attention? Have you paid any attention to how many religious organizations, millions of dollars in human trafficking? They're busy. They have let that fucking Earth Angel go free. We love watching this fucking guy. Pisces, you've got high-level government officials watching you. Yeah, and they're giving you hellfire missiles hitting UFOs that don't have any effect. Imagine that. Pisces, you've got high-level government officials studying your Pleiadian Master's light Merkaba. Oh yeah, really? Is that true? They're shooting hellfire missiles at it. How's that working out for you? You got UFO disclosure out of them, didn't you? Here's my question: whatever happened to WW3? Weren't you guys going into WW3 before fucking UFO disclosure? How soon we forget. Do I need any more cards? No. So, yeah, I will be continuing to look for the Earth. And while y'all are lost and fucking donate to Charlie Kirkland, I'm still looking for the Earth Angel to donate to. Simple enough. Earth Angels, they hate your spiritual gifts and your spiritual business. Okay, great. Where are those gifts and where is that business? I want to hate on that too. But if I hate, I donate. So it's what it is. Simple enough. Simple enough. Right? And when I don't get the fucking call, that means I'm still looking for that person. I'm just still out there looking for that person because I am a fucking smart person to go, hey, that's me. And then I ask, okay, great. Well, if they're trying to sacrifice you for your business, what business do you have? If they're trying to stop your investments, what investments have you made? If they don't like your spiritual gifts, which ones do they not like? Not which spiritual gifts can I teach you? How can my business help you? We're not looking for that right now. No. We're looking for the Earth Angel because I know that this group is still pushing forward a narrative. Okay, great. Thank you for advertising for all those healers for free. All those healers, all those terriers, great. Thanks for advertising for them for free. Everything done in the dark comes to the light. Cool. That probably just takes a little bit of time since y'all are still paying for the dark arts and practices. Period. You can't have one without the other. Period. Is it out of balance? Your timelines are tripping out, aren't they? Sounds like they got that shit pretty much out of balance. Now, that's my question. How many people were affected? How many people are now in group karma, dipped in fucking wonderland of why that Earth Angel is still alive? She got too many tarot readers talking about it because their light triggers the demons. Really? Well, I might have a demon hiding somewhere. Fucking where's this light? I got some demons I want to trigger. Namaste.